the next 30 minutes to 40 minutes to Chaitanya Charan Prabhu to speak on the glories of Lord Balaram and take us through this journey. I hope you will pay attention. Please, if you have your headphones on, keep them off. Children are more than welcome, but if children become restless, please bring them down. It will be better. I think, Dhananjay Prabhu, we have audio downstairs, right? Yes, there's audio downstairs, so there's not a problem. You can continue to hear Prabhu. Another loud Hari Bol for His grace, Chaitanya Charan Prabhu ki Jai! Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome to this extremely auspicious day of Lord Balaram's appearance. I will speak on the topic of how Balaramji is the closest friend of Krishna. How he addresses the concerns of Krishna's heart that no one else can address. And I talk about this from two distinct perspectives, based on two incidents. So life is often a long and complicated journey. And we all know that we had some friends in our childhood. And then as we grow up, we grow apart. And sometimes we meet them occasionally. But if somebody is a friend from childhood, and then they are friends in our youth, they are friends in our adulthood, they are friends in our old age, they are lifelong friends, then the bond is especially very deep. So in Krishna Leela, Krishna broadly lives in three places: Vrindavan, Mathura, and Dwarka. And there are only two people who are there with Krishna in all these three places. Who are those two people? Balaram and Rohini. Now, of course, Rohini is much older. She's like a mother figure. So Balaram is of the same age as Krishna. And Balaram understands Krishna in a very deep way, especially when Krishna leaves Vrindavan. Now, I will speak primarily based on Jiva Goswami's Gopal Champu, which analyzes all of Krishna Leela from the perspective of Vrindavan and the Vrajavasis. So when Krishna leaves Vrindavan, he makes a promise to the gopis that I'll come back. Now he doesn't need to make a promise to Yashoda Mai, because Yashoda Mai is where he is going to go. He's my son, he is going to come back. But when Krishna goes there and Kamsa is killed by Krishna, all the wrestlers are killed. At that time, Krishna takes the throne of Kamsa and goes to Maharaj Indrasingh. And he says, you were dethroned by this wicked Kamsa, now this throne belongs to you. And all the Yadus are so touched by this gesture of Krishna. Now, it's always impressive to see someone who is extremely powerful. But it is even more endearing if that powerful person also has humility. Is there an echo coming? Likely? Okay, maybe slight volume can be decreased, something can come. Okay. Once I was giving a class, there was a lot of echo. And then did something, the echo went away, but the voice also went away. Are you able to hear me behind now? Behind also? So, now, when Krishna did this, he said that you be the king and I will go back to Indra. The Yadus were initially very happy. And Krishna is so humble, he's offering a phone to Indrasingh. But they became panicking. How can you go back? Your king Kamsa, but Kamsa had many deadly allies. And they will come at us. You have to be here to protect us. And Krishna could not say no. He said that, but I belong to Vrindavan, I'm Brajavasi. No, you belong to us. There was a prophecy that the 8th child of Devaki will kill. Kamsa, you kill him, therefore you are a child of Devaki. Not Yashoda. Krishna is taken aback. At one level, Krishna is God and he knows everything. But in the Leela, Krishna is still a small child. He's just barely a 10-year-old child. And then he reluctantly agrees to stay on Vrindavan. In Mathura, away from Vrindavan. All the Brajavasis, when they are going back, Krishna has to tell Nanda Maharaj that they are saying that I am their son. And Nanda Maharaj gives a sarcastic kind of laugh. He says, it is our fortune that great people are claiming that which is ours to be theirs. Mm-hmm. And he says, if you are going to stay here, Krishna, I will also stay here. We'll all come and stay here. Krishna says, but you have so many cows. We are all servants of the cows. How will you take care of the cows over here? You need to be there. And the Maharaj says, every week I'll come to visit you. Krishna says, you can never come to visit me. So why is that? My enemies will try to attack me. And if they come to know that you are so close to me, then they will attack you. Therefore, we should let the world think that Vrindavan just happened to be some place I stayed while my father was imprisoned. And now that I'm back in Mathura, then I have no connection to Vrindavan. If the world thinks that I have forgotten Vrindavan, then they will not pay attention to Vrindavan. And that way you will be protected. When Nanda Maharaj heard the words from Krishna, I have forgotten Vrindavan, his heart shattered. He says, Krishna, will you forget us? He says, no, I will never forget you. It is, I just want to protect you. And it is because of this that all the Mathura and Vrindavan were so close to each other. Neither did the Brajavasis go to Mathura, nor did Krishna come from Mathura to Vrindavan. And then, from Krishna's perspective, he handled this conversation very maturely. But still, he's just a 10-year-old boy. And suddenly, he's been taken to a new place. And he's told, okay, these two people are your mother and father. And Krishna, he was respectful, he was polite, but he just couldn't connect with with Devaki, the way he connected with Yashoda, at least initially. And then his heart was in Vrindavan, and he would constantly speak about Vrindavan. Now the Mathuravasis, they were very afraid that Krishna might go back to Vrindavan. Normally, when someone speaks, just by their face, their eyes, their expressions, we understand how much involved they are in it. When we talk about someone we love, our face lights up. So they could see that whenever Krishna would speak about Vrindavan, his face would light up. So they were happy to see that Krishna was so happy, but they were unhappy to see that Krishna was so happy about a place different from Mathura. And that is why they started turning away, disapproving, neglecting whenever Krishna would speak about Vrindavan. And small children are actually quite sensitive. If they see that something is displeasing to adults, then they may go two ways. If they are naughty, they will do that thing all the more. But if they are timid and respectful, then they will not do that thing at all. Now, Krishna in Vrindavan is naughty. But when Nanda Maharaj saw Krishna, or rather Krishna saw Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Maharaj said, while you are in Mathura, treat Vasudeva just like me, obey him, do not displease him. And because of that, Krishna would never not want to displease Vasudeva or the elders who were close to Vasudeva. And that's why he just stopped speaking about Vrindavan. Although his heart longed to talk about Vrindavan. And then he would sometimes talk with Balaram, but they also had to talk secretly because there were all eyes watching them. Might they just sneak away to Vrindavan at any time? They're after all royal princes. So then Vasudeva saw that Krishna is not very comfortable. So he called Rohini back. And when Rohini came, Krishna and Balaram, they both ran and hugged her. She's still old, and they just ran and hugged her legs. And they poured out their heart. How they were remembering Vrindavan and they just couldn't speak about Vrindavan. And Rohini tried to speak about the Brajavasis and the love of the Brajavasis for Krishna. And the Mathuravasis, hey, are you from Vrindavan or are you from Mathura? Whose party are you on? So, did the Brajavasis, we know that the Vrindavan produces a lot of milk. Did they feed you milk sweets and spoil you? He says, you should speak about Mathura, not Vrindavan. And Rohini tried, but she realized that she couldn't make the Mathuravasis understand. Now, of course, the Mathuravasis are also devotees. They're great devotees, but their rasa is slightly different. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is instructing Jagadananda Pandit. Jagadananda Pandit goes to Mathura to Vrindavan. And he says, the Mathuravasis' mood is slightly different. Don't spend too much time in Mathura. Just go to Vrindavan. So, then, after staying for some time in Mathura, Krishna goes to Sandipani's ashram. Where is that? Ujjain, yes. So when he goes there, this is the time where separation from Vrindavan agonizes him, torments him the most. Why? Because externally, Sandipani's ashram was also in a rural place. There were cows over there, there were forests over there. The traditional life was not always a simple rural life. There was a village, Vrindavan, there was a city, Mathura. So when the external was so different, Krishna's thoughts were only inside about Vrindavan. But in his Guru's ashram, he just would get overwhelmed by memories of Vrindavan. And at that time, Krishna would just start crying. And it was at that time that Balaram would speak to him and they would pour their hearts. And all day they would study and do services in the Gurukul. Late into the night they would sit and chat. And Balaram would console Krishna. Balaram would solace Krishna. Balaram would understand the agony that Krishna was experiencing. And Krishna found relief in pouring out his heart to Balaram. While Krishna was in Mathura, he was surrounded by people who loved him. But all the Mathuravasians loved him, but they didn't understand him. They didn't understand why his heart wasn't in Vrindavan so much. There are different kinds of loneliness. When we are physically alone, we can feel lonely. But the most painful loneliness is when we are surrounded by people who don't understand us. And if we are in a group where nobody understands us, and there is one person who understands us, we bond very deeply with that person. Naturally we connect with that person. So Balaram was that person for Krishna. Balaram would relieve the agony of Krishna's heart by speaking about Vrindavan, by hearing Krishna speak about Vrindavan, by discussing about the glories of Nanda Maharaj, Yashodamai, the gopis, the gopas, the cows, Govardhan. And that way, Krishna and Balaram, they were not just geographically at the same place, physically close to each other, but their hearts came closer and closer to each other. They were always close to each other, even in Vrindavan. But outside Vrindavan, especially in the first few years outside Vrindavan, that was an extremely difficult period for Krishna. And that was where Balaramji played a not just invaluable, but an irreplaceable role. Nobody else could play that. You know, Rohini, she couldn't show her love about Vrindavan publicly because she would be held suspect. Now when Balaram would speak about Vrindavan, he spoke about this not just in his Guru's ashram, but whether it's in Mathura or whether it was in Dwarka. Everybody was sure. Right from the beginning, they knew Balaram was a Yadu. Balaram was from the Yadu dynasty. So there was no fear that Balaram will go to Vrindavan and stay in Vrindavan. So if Balaram was speaking, the Mathuravasis' hope was that Balaram will slowly make Krishna a Mathuravasi, a Yadu. So that love, Balaram did this service. He maintained, he acted like a setu, a bridge between Krishna and the Mathuravasi. And slowly, as Krishna grew up, Krishna started taking more and more responsibilities of being a Kshatriya, of being the leader of the dynasty. And although Krishna had told Nanda Maharaj, don't come here. But Nanda Maharaj wanted to know, and that is why he would keep sending messengers to check on Krishna's well-being and whereabouts. But then something catastrophic happened. Krishna relocated from Mathura to the other end of the country, Dwarka. At an external level, this relocation was to protect the Mathuravasi from the repeated attacks by the many enemies of Krishna. But Krishna had actually effortlessly defeated all the enemies. Jarasandha had attacked him repeatedly, and each time Krishna just effortlessly defeated him. So why did Krishna suddenly have to relocate all the way from Mathura to Dwarka? Was Krishna not capable of protecting his devotees, the others in Mathura? Eminently was. Krishna relocated for protecting the Brajavasis. Whenever Jarasandha or other invaders would come to Mathura, the main way to Mathura passed by Vrindavan. And the Brajavasis would have to leave their homes and hide in the caves of Govardhan every time invading army would pass by. Normally, invading armies would never attack civilians. But these were not ordinary invaders, they were demons. And on top, one of the main wealth of a kingdom was considered to be cows. So one of the key ways by which an enemy would signal their intent to attack was to capture the cows. Not harm the cows, but capture the cows. That's what the Kurus did when they wanted to attack Virat. So, the Brajavasis didn't want their cows to be captured, and Krishna didn't want the Brajavasis' cows to be captured. So Krishna decided, I will go far into Vrindavan. And my enemies to come to me, they will go far away from Vrindavan. But this was the concern of Krishna, but at the same time, this also increased his agony. He was further and further away from Vrindavan. And he knew in his heart how much the Brajavasis were afflicted by separation from him. And yet, Krishna could not go back to Vrindavan. Why not? Because, again, two reasons. He didn't want to displease Vasudeva. Even when he grew up, even when Krishna got married and had children, still the Uttravasi were afraid Krishna will leave us. And he didn't want to displease. And more importantly, Krishna wanted to always protect the Brajavasis. So now, the more powerful a person he becomes, the more celebrated a person he becomes, then if that person goes back to some small village, somebody becomes the prime minister of a country, and then they go back to some small village where they grew up, and that means that village is very important one. Then the attention to that village will become even more. So, when Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yadiham naja varteyam yatu karmanyatam sutta, he says that I have no duty, yet I do every one of my duties diligently. I have no desires, yet I'm not having any fruitive desires, but I do my duties diligently. What is Krishna referring to? He's referring to the call of duty. At one level, he's referring to the call of duty that keeps him away from those whom he loves the most. For the sake of the Brajavasis, he stays away from the Brajavasis. But Krishna wants the Brajavasis to know that he loves them, he cares for them, he cherishes them in his heart. It's bad enough if we can't be with our loved ones. It's painful for us. But it's even more painful if our loved ones think that we don't love them. No. That if we love someone, but if that person thinks we don't love them, and knowing that they think like that causes us great pain. So it mortified Krishna. And the Brajavasis would think that he had abandoned them, that he had failed to keep his promise. And thus it is that Krishna sent Akrura to Vrindavan. And Akrura consoled the Brajavasis. Actually, while consoling the Brajavasis, it was Akrura, who was Akrura? Screw to use Akrura here. Sorry, Uddhava. So Uddhava, when he consoled the Brajavasis, he realized that actually they don't need consolation. I need some education. It is that their level of devotion is so great. It is unbelievable. Sometimes a speaker will give a class about Krishna Lila, and somebody in the audience may go into ecstasy. And people think, I don't have so much love for Krishna, what is this? So it was like that for Uddhava, it was education. But Uddhava gave solace to the Brajavasis. And he said, yes, Krishna cares for you, Krishna loves you. And Krishna will come to you soon. But then, days pass by, weeks pass by, months pass by, years pass by. And Krishna didn't come. And Uddhava would say to Krishna gently, although Uddhava and Krishna also had a fraternal kind of relationship, a brotherly relationship. Uddhava was a cousin of Krishna. But Uddhava was still slightly younger and junior. So Uddhava wouldn't push Krishna so much. But Uddhava said, Krishna, the Brajavasis love you so much. Why don't you go? He said, I would love to go, but I just can't. And then they were sitting and talking, and Balaram was sitting there. And he says, Krishna told Uddhava, you go away. He said, I can't go there. I already made a promise to them that you're going to come soon. And if I come again with the same promise, they are not going to believe me. And my heart will break to see how their heart is breaking in separation from you. And then they both turned to Balaramji. And Balaram said, yes, I'll go to Vrindavan. Krishna, you should go. Krishna said, I can't go. Balaram said, I will go. So this backstory is illuminated by the Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas. Bhagavatam describes that Balaram just spontaneously started off. So one day he got the desire and he got on his chariot and he went. So the idea was that when Balaram was a celebrity in his own way, but he was not the target of so many enemies. And Balaram went to Vrindavan without much fanfare. He did not go with any royal paraphernalia or any entourage. So he went discreetly. Because the concern was the enemies of the Yadus should not have their attention directed to Vrindavan. And when Balaram came to Vrindavan, he spoke about Krishna. He himself, because he was so close to Krishna, his very presence solaces the heart of the Brajavasis. And Balaram was there for 2 months. He spoke to the Maharaj, Yashodama, he spoke to the Gopals, he showered his love on the cows, he performed Rasa-Leela with his gopis. Krishna had his gopis and Balaram had his gopis. Through all these beautiful pastimes, Balaram, who is at one level not different from Krishna, solaces the hearts of the Brajavasis. When we have some deep concern, which we want to address but we can't address, if somebody addresses it for us, then we feel extremely indebted to that person. That person enters deep into our heart. So that was what Krishna and Balaram were always close to each other. But Balaram earlier solaced Krishna's heart. Now he solaced those who were in Krishna's heart. And while he was in Vrindavan, when he was performing his Rasa-Leela with the gopis, at that time Krishna's gopis were celebrating. And just by observing, they felt more and more the presence of Krishna. And in one sense, the gopis of Krishna, they were given by Balaramji something unique, something unprecedented. Because he gave even the gopis the experience of the Manjari Bhava. The Manjaris, they observe Radha Krishna's intimate pastimes. And they observe those pastimes from Radharani's perspective, because Radharani is female and they're all young and female. But they love Krishna, so they observe from Krishna's perspective. So generally when, suppose we watch a movie, now we identify with some character in the movie. The men identify with the hero, women may identify with the heroine. Basically when we identify with the character, to that extent we get immersed in it. Now, in the Manjaris, it is said that they get greater joy than Radha and Krishna, both in the pastime of Krishna. In one sense, because the Radharani is in the pastime with Krishna, Radharani is experiencing that pastime from Radharani's perspective. And the Gopi, Krishna is in that pastime, Krishna is experiencing that pastime from Krishna's perspective. But the Manjaris can experience from both perspectives. So now, Balaramji gave the gopis the experience of moving power. And then, when Balaramji left, he told the Brajavasis that Krishna loves you immensely. Krishna remembers you constantly. Krishna longs to come back to you. Krishna will come back. And that reassured the Brajavasis. When Balaram, who is not just a messenger of Krishna, who is the older brother of Krishna, he is making the promise. Krishna will not forget this promise. That was their confidence. And although when Balaram departed, the Brajavasis still felt great separation. Simultaneously, they also got great assurance. And Krishna eventually did fulfill Balaram's promise. That's an entirely different story. But after killing Dantavakra, that killing happened near Mathura. Krishna came to Vrindavan back. And that is where Krishna united with Brajavasis. And that manifestation of Krishna is Vrindavan Krishna. He, along with all the Brajavasis, they got onto a majestic chariot. A chariot had taken away the dream of the Brajavasis. Akrura's chariot had taken Krishna away. A chariot had been the cause of nightmares for the Brajavasis. So Krishna brought a chariot far bigger and more majestic than the chariot on which Akrura had come. And Krishna brought all the Brajavasis to ascend that chariot. And they all together departed to the spiritual world. Of course, this was Krishna has three manifestations. There's Vasudeva Krishna and there's Vrindavan Krishna. The Vrindavan Krishna went back to the spiritual world, to Golok Vrindavan. The Vasudeva Krishna, when the chariot came to Yamuna and it went above from Yamuna to the spiritual world, the Vasudeva Krishna came out and he went back. But Krishna himself was so overwhelmed by his experience being in Vrindavan that he said, I cannot fight anymore. I cannot fight. And that is the internal reason why Krishna, he had come for Dharma Samsthapana. But the biggest war of Dharma, that was the Kurukshetra war. Krishna raised no weapons. Krishna's heart was in Vrindavan. Of course, Krishna was there. Krishna is so wonderful that he can be with one devotee fully and yet he is fully there for another devotee also. So Krishna was there with Arjuna all the time. Yet his heart was with the gopis. And that's why one of our temples, the most important temple in India is the Radha Parthasarthi. So there is no Radharani when Krishna, Arjuna is when Krishna is Parthasarthi. Radharani is there, where Krishna is there. And wherever Radharani, that is where Krishna is there. And Balaramji in this way, he did something which nobody could do. Comfort Krishna's heart and comfort those who are in Krishna's heart. He acted as a setu, a bridge between the Brajavasis and Krishna. And Balaramji represents the Guru, or rather all Gurus are manifestations of Balaramji. And the Gurus act as a bridge between us conditioned souls and Krishna. They understand the heart of Krishna. And through their service it is Nikunja Yuno Ratikeli Siddhe. Yayani Bhi Mukti Apeksha. Expertly they understand how to serve Krishna. At the same time, they also understand the torments of material existence. And Sansara Davana Vidaloka Pranayakaram Anagatnatham. So the Guru solaces Krishna's heart, and the Guru solaces the burning hearts of those in the material world. So when Krishna, when Balaram in Vrindavan was speaking Krishna Katha to the Brajavasis, Balaram was embodying the words spoken earlier by the gopis. Tava kathamritam tapta jeevanam. The gopis' lives were tapta in separation from Krishna. And Balaram, Tava kathamritam, by speaking the katha, was solace them, was bringing life back to their lives. Srila Prabhupada was, in the modern times, the most empowered representative of Balaramji. Prabhupada, when he went, Balaramji himself went to Vrindavan. Prabhupada was in Vrindavan, Prabhupada went away from Vrindavan. And he did, Prabhupada went away because he wanted to address the deepest concern of the heart of Krishna. Krishna came in this age as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Varanasi for the first time, he said, I have brought so many fruits of love of God, but I cannot distribute them to everyone. I need assistance. Mahaprabhu had that desire that the names of Krishna be chanted in every town and village. And Prabhupada felt in his heart the concern that Mahaprabhu had for all living beings. Prabhupada felt that concern in such a strong way that even in his old age, he left Vrindavan to go to the West. But that is only an external way. Prabhupada did not leave Vrindavan to go to the West. Prabhupada took Vrindavan in his heart. We can take a pure devotee out of the dham, but we can never take the dham out of the pure devotee. So Prabhupada went, wherever he went, he manifested Vrindavan. For Srila Prabhupada also, the first year when he was away from Vrindavan was extremely difficult. The first Janmashtami was on the ship, and there it was, I see him, he cooked some food, the sailors were all Indians. He spoke about Krishna, did some kirtan. But the first Gaur Purnima was extremely difficult. Because at that time, there were no followers. Prabhupada was all alone. Prabhupada writes in his diary, my godbrothers would be in Mayapur, in Vrindavan. They will be speaking Gaur Katha and doing Gaur Kirtan. And I am feeling so forlorn, all alone, in a place where nobody knows about Mahaprabhu and Krishna. But I am here to fulfill the mission of Mahaprabhu. So Prabhupada was like this, a bridge. He understood Mahaprabhu's heart. And he solaced that heart. And Prabhupada understood the agony of all of us in this world. In Australia, one young lady asked Prabhupada, one old lady actually asked Prabhupada, told him this, Swamiji, can you pray for me? Prabhupada said, I'm always praying for you. Otherwise, what reason would I have to travel across 7 oceans and come? Another time, another young lady asked me, Swamiji, this message is so wonderful. And why did you bring it early? Why did it come early? Prabhupada said, because you were not born early. So, Prabhupada acted as a bridge between the Lord and all the souls in the world. We will not be devotees right now, but we are all potential devotees. And as representatives of Prabhupada, there are so many souls who are acting as bridges. Srila Prabhupada has built a bridge, and the followers of Prabhupada are preserving that bridge and expanding that bridge. And each one of us, in the service of Balaramji, has an opportunity to ourselves become a bridge and take the message of Krishna. Address the concern of Krishna's heart by taking that message to more and more people, among our friends, among our social circles, and far beyond that. So let us pray on the occasion of Balaram Purnima that we cherish the Gurus in our lives, Srila Prabhupada and his representatives, who are all manifestations of Balaram's mercy, and who are offering us an hour time with Krishna. And we can pray for their mercy so that we ourselves can become unions to Krishna for many more souls. Shri Balaram Ji ki Jai. Balaram Avirbhav Mahamahotsav ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki
Jai.
Gaura
Hari Hari Bol.
His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu ki
Jai.
Thank you, Prabhu. I think on behalf of all the devotees, we want to thank Chaitanya Charan Prabhu for spending so much time with us over the last few days. Please reflect on the points that he raised today, and I hope today we have become much more attuned and much more aware of the great pastime of Lord Balaram and the wonderful reason why we are actually indebted to Lord Balaram, especially him being the fountainhead of all spiritual masters. And we want to thank Chaitanya Charan Prabhu for giving us this very important contribution. Thank you very much. We come to the next part of the program where we get prepared for Julad Yatra, followed by Arati and Darshan of Krishna Balaram. So we're going to set ourselves up right now, and in a while we will be starting very soon. Request all devotees to just do one thing. I know we are a bit squeezed, but I think we have a bit more space here. This side you're very luxurious. Too luxurious.